Welcome back everybody to Extreme Offroad Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with the 2024 Nissan GTR NISMO. Now this has 1101 horsepower, 841 pounds-feet of torque from a 4.1 litre twin turbocharged V6 engine. Has its all-wheel drive system as standard, but it now has off-road tyres and rally suspension, while weighing in at 2,775 pounds, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.236 seconds, 0 to 104.517 seconds, and go to a top speed of 212 miles an hour. So we're going to get straight into this because it is currently an extremely hot day in the UK today, and that's the fact that I'm doing this in the evening. So yeah, I don't really want to hang around, unfortunately, because I've left this as long as possible. So yeah, but this car has obviously had all-wheel drive standards, so that's not going to be something that will hinder it. And yeah, plenty of power. It's going to have a good deal of handling due to the downforce generated by the car itself, and the spoiler and all the other aerodynamic tweaks that have been given to this car that I mentioned in my review of this vehicle. And yeah, at the end of the day, more than 1100 horsepower, weighing as little as it does for a car of this size, means that yeah, it's going to get a move on as well. So the odds are stacked in this car's favour, quite frankly. But it'd be interesting to see what it can do against the Volkswagen Rally Golf from the previous episode, given that was a car that also had all-wheel drive standard, also didn't weigh much. But obviously this is a lot newer. It will have more aerodynamic downforce. Just in general, it should be a quicker car, especially since it does have more in the way of power as well. That Golf was lighter though. Like I said, it's also older, so you know it's not gonna. The likelihood is it won't handle as good as this. Now this is the standard engine in this car, by the way, just massively upgraded, and that was a huge amount of air time. Really overshot the course there, we were in the air that long. But yeah, like I say, this is the original engine in this car. It's just been massively upgraded. It's delivering nearly twice the power it had originally, so yeah, as you can imagine, that packs a fair bit of punch. Having that all-wheel drive native to it as standard, it's got still good turning. There's no more understeer there than you might expect. And that is a properly quick time. In fact, that is the fastest one we've had so far on this series. 2 minutes 20.340. That's nearly a second quicker than the Mazda Furai, which pretty much since the start of this series has been at the top of the leaderboard with a time of 2 minutes 21.175, so nearly a second quicker than that Mazda, and we're also more than 2 seconds, well yeah, more than 2 seconds quicker, no, more than 3 seconds, sorry, quicker than the Volkswagen Rally Golf from the previous episode, which has now gone down to 3rd place. So yeah, overall a really impressive car. No issues with it at all, really, outside of maybe a bit too much speed over one jump and nearly overshooting the course, but that's probably more down to me not realising exactly how fast we're going, just because yeah, this car is wicked fast in terms of its acceleration, and yeah, it's hard to gauge how quickly it's going without constantly looking at the speedometer, just because it doesn't really sound all that loud, it doesn't make much drama about it, it just gets on with the job and goes, and yeah, it's just rapid as a result of that. So yeah, but that's the only issue we had. So on the whole, an impressive car. Will it stay at the top of the leaderboard for as long as the Mazda Furai did, though, which was a fair few episodes? We'll have to see. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what car can beat this, because yeah, that is a fairly solid time and a decent improvement over the Mazda Furai. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.